Yep. There we go. That's the better fish right there. Look at that slab. Woo. This guy's a toad. And they're all hitting on. That is like the monkey milk, I believe is the name of that one. Yeah, I'm gonna put my rod down for a minute. Look at that, guys. That's man. Whew. Guys, it's Gage here. Out here, just doing a little crappie fishing. This is gonna be my first video. So bear with me here. Sorry if there's a lot of wind noise. Got out here fishing for crappie in Central Illinois at a private family-owned pond. And I guess basically what I'm doing today is I'm going to show you guys how to catch these late winter crappie. This with this weather, water conditions, clarity, and stuff like that. What I'm working with here, my rig, is I'm using a Lew's speed spin reel. It is loaded with 6-pound high vis vicious line. It's mounted on the best crappie rod you could ask for. This is the 8-foot GS 08M ACC crappie sticks rod, and this thing is just a beast, man. We're gonna try and hook us some crappie here. I got plenty in the freezer, so I'm not taking any home if I catch them. And on the got stuck, hung up there. On the business end here, I'm rocking a double jig rig. This is actually, it's called a double jig rig. I actually been calling it the Jake rig. If anybody hasn't watched Jigging with Jake here on YouTube, he's the one that put this out. He put a video out about how to tie it, but I'm using these Bobby Garland. These are blue ice, and with the water clarity right now, these fish tear these crappie. I even had quite a few bluegill hit on them. See if we can't nab one here by this. Had a bite there. It's really not too bad out here where I'm at. It's about 50 degrees. It's almost 5:30 in the evening on February 21st. And we just hooked one. I didn't mean to horse him like that, but let him fight. There he is. Got our first one of the evening. And he hit actually on the monkey milk jig. And he's just a dink, but they're starting to get their colors on him. He's probably a 8-inch fish. So, going back, do your business, buddy. So we're not even in pre-spawn era, I don't believe, but I mean, we've had an unseasonably warm winter, so I don't know. I don't want to say that they're spawning early or anything, but and the jig heads I'm using are Pro Crappie brand. They are 1/24 of an ounce jig heads, both same size, with a size, I think those are size 6 hooks. Don't make fun of me if I did not get the right size. But I've been catching a lot of crappie out here at this pond this winter, and and they've been hitting it kind of hard. I think I put around 70 in the freezer since last week. And there we go, we got us another one. This one's a decent one. Oh, that's a bluegill. That's why he's fighting so hard. See, guys, bluegill love these things too. He hit it too. Beautiful little bluegill. And if I was looking to keep, I'd throw him in the bucket, but got plenty of fish and I'm not looking to catch them. But any fish you catch is awesome. So, alright, gang. I'd like to get me just a big old boy. Last week I was out here at this same pond and I nabbed a 12-13 inch fish. He was a monster. He was a man. Let him go. I don't keep those fish that are that big. There's no need to. Let somebody else catch them again. Or me. I'll catch them again. Ah, I missed him. He was right there on the bank. Yep. There we go. That's the better fish right there. Look at that slab. Whew. This guy's a toad. And they're all hitting on, that is like the monkey milk, I believe is the name of that one. Here, I'm gonna put my rod down for a minute. Look at that, guys. That's a man. Whew. We're gonna let him back. There he goes. That's what, number 3 crappie tonight. That was a good one too. And you guys, I don't know if you saw, that was a horrible cast, but I don't know if you saw how much that ACC crappie sticks rod, it really did the job. I've got no complaints about it. No complaints at all. I'm gonna toss back over here. And the other good thing about this rod is you can really, especially with an 8-footer, I think that's a perfect length to be able to, you know, it's not too short, it's not too long. It's great for me. I think it worked great for me. My wife really hit the nail on the head when she got this for me. Better brag on her a little bit. There we go. We'll just let this another one. And another. Oh, that's a little dinker. He's not as small as those first few that we had, or those first 2. But we ain't gonna waste any time. Let's get him back in the water. Now, if I was fishing to keep, I'd probably keep all the fish that I caught, except for maybe that big one. I might let him go. I don't have any reason to keep big fish. No reason for it, in my opinion. So with the water clarity, I believe those jigs are some of the best. They're from different companies, so like, but they have the same sort of base premise. So if you look here, this one has got like snowflakes and, you know, and I'm going to do a little post or pre-video thing here. I need to fix this guy too, but they have that look to them, and they have that blue in it. And the water clarity right here is really clear. It has been for about a week now. So I don't know. I've had great luck with these jigs out here. So what I've been doing is casting out there, letting it sit for a couple seconds and sink, and I'm just slowly reeling it back in, because it's still winter out here, guys. This water's still cold, so these fish require you to sort of give them a little finesse, a little bit slower than normal. And you get the moss if you let it sit too long. You got to know your water depths too. They seem to be congregating now over there, right by that log, or by that branch sticking out of the water. So we're going to throw back right over there again, see if we can't get another one. And I just threw right over. You know, I know you guys, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I used to be a line watcher. But ever since I got this rod, I have been basically just by feel. And you can really, these ACC crappie sticks, they've got the most sensitive tips on them. You can really feel the slightest nibble, any kind of strike from a fish, you're going to feel it. See, with these longer rods, you can really cast good too. We're gonna let him sink a little bit. And we just stuck us another one. This one feels like he's probably really small though. Yeah, not horrible. What do you think about that, guys? What is that, 4 or 5 now? Let's get him back. Let's fix our jig head here and jig. See what it's still, for 50 degrees though, it's still pretty windy out here in central Illinois. So oh man, sorry about that, guys. I missed that. Don't like doing that, but he's a little dink. Still fish though, in my opinion. And he got off. Okay, let's get him back. So what I found is obviously it's deeper off over there. So they are more, with it being over there, it's colder. So the past week I found they're more, where it's been warmer, they've been pushed up on this bank. I just stuck one. I let him play with it for too long. I shouldn't have. I don't know why I did. They're coming alive a little bit more now, guys. Quit. Hate it when I do that. There we go. Going back in there. What time is it? It's about 5:57. I'm going to fish out here for probably 15 more minutes and then I'm going to head home. There we go. See, guys, it's this color right now. So the water's really clear. They can really see this jig well. Quit. Where you hooked at? I don't want to rip your lip any more than I have. So, good fish. You know, those would be good eaters, in my opinion. You know, I like the smaller fish. They have a little bit better flavor. Let's try and guess another one. As you can see, man, couple fish ago I noticed that you can really watch that rod tip move just like that, but I missed him. Let him play with it for too long. But you can really catch that rod tip moving with just the slightest little strike. So, but anyway, as I was saying before that one fish hit us, it's obviously deeper out there in the middle of the pond, and up here it's, you know, 10 feet or less. So with it being unseasonably warm like it has been, they've been hanging up here on the bank because it's been warmer up here. So which makes these late winter crappie in these warmer winters easier to catch, which is great. We just stuck him. He also feels like a tiny guy. Well, he ain't horrible. Oh, another crappie. What is that, 5, 6, 7 maybe? And we've been out here for 30, 45 minutes now. I think we're doing alright, guys. And if we're keeping, I would have kept all these fish, except for the bigger one. Here we go. If that's a, I don't know if that's a crappie or not. I feel like it is, though. It is, just a little bit decent. Boy, buddy, you fought like you were bigger than you are. See, starting to get the colors on. They're really pretty right now, guys. Get him back. See, a lot of people think it takes a bunch of fancy equipment and everything to go catch some crappie, but it doesn't. It just takes your willingness and time to get out and do it. That's the biggest battle, in my opinion, is finding the time to go do it. But you know, it's not hard. It's not expensive. It can be expensive, I'll say that. It can be really expensive. It can be as expensive as you want it to be, but let's try and get right here again. There it is. Decent fish. See, that's the better quality fish, it looks like. Oh yeah. This guy might, if I had my bumper with me, I'd bump him. I don't though. I think old boy here would go 10 inches. Yep. Going back there. We're going to try and catch 2 more fish. It's getting really dark. At least dark for the camera. Again, guys, this is just more proof that crappie fishing is not that hard as people make it out to be. It's fun. You know, get out there, put the time in, do a little bit of research, match the jig to your water clarity, and that's it. See, I came out here, I looked at the water clarity, I said, man, it's pretty clear. I'm going to go with these 2 jigs here. And we've caught 30, 45 minutes, about almost 10 fish. You know, you ain't got to do all this crazy stuff like people think. There it is. He was playing with me there for a minute. was barely hooked too. Another beautiful crappie. Some of the prettiest fish out there. Some of the prettiest and best tasted. And normally, I was a big bluegill eater. And you just get some of these crappie that aren't too big, aren't too small, and they are delicious. There he is. Man, he feels like a decent one too. Or he fought like he just was. Yep. He's okay. Get this other line out of the way. Alright guys, that's it. Beautiful late winter crappie. Hope the camera picks up these pretty colors this guy's got. But just get out there, take your family, take your boys, take your girls, get them out there. Get you some of these guys. These are Bobby Garlands. These are great. They're hitting on these left and right. They love them. The water clarity's great for them. And just get out there and have fun, whether you're keeping them or throwing them back. The late winter crappie bite right now is hot with the unseasonably warm weather. So we're going to get this guy back. I'm going to take off, try editing this first video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you do, please subscribe. Drop a like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, what you think I should do for the next video. And just remember guys, get out there and have fun. Do it. I'll catch you guys later.